Hi, Robert here with Team K4U. Just basically building up a tutorial to make a trailer of some kind that I can tow my 18-foot fiberglass ocean-going kayak down to the water by bike. The reason for wanting to do this is to build upon my exercise and health training for my long-term trip from Nanaimo to Haida Gwaii. This is something that I've been planning for a little while now, and need to get serious and start building my health and strength for the trip. This is something that I am going to do. I am not going to stop until it's done, and it's a 2-year journey basically until my departure, and this is part of it, getting into shape. And the best way that I think that I can do that is by riding to wherever it is I want to go paddle and fish. So this is a tutorial on how I'm going to do that, and in case somebody ever wants to take advantage of that for themselves. So over the course of the next few minutes here, you will get to see how I accomplish this. So far so good. Everything's nice and tight, bolted down. Everything feels good. Feels like we've got enough structure and so on there that it's going to hold everything in place. The only concern I may have, we'll see how it is once I get everything loaded on here and the trailer hitch finished and the boat ready to go, is because it's a quick release support on that back carrier support, we may have to put a set screw into the down post of the seat just to stop everything from moving sideways at all, so that there's no pressure on it or anything like that. That's the only thing that I can see that may be an issue. I don't know until I actually load it up and get moving around with it. But so far so good. I'm pretty happy with the way everything's going. So I'll get on with the trailer hitch now. So this is the mechanism we came up with for the trailer hitch. Basically we'll bolt these, put 2 bolts through here onto the support frame that we have going on. We have a safety, Velcro safety strap here, which comes through. Don't mind me, I'm only working with one hand. And well, I'll show you on the back side. Goes through to secure the buckle tight against itself. And this buckle I have tested with a 30-pound cannonball on it, and gave it one little bounce and it still held, so all is good. And this is strong webbing that we use in our tarping systems for some of the work we do at Pacific Net and Twine. Then I spliced on a piece of aqualine or weed line, and put a dog cock on it. What some guys don't know is a dog cock is just a splice back into itself and pulled up tight until it finishes off the end of the rope, so you don't ever have any fraying or anything like that. Makes it a little bit stiffer in that portion of the rope, which is good for lashing and so on. And that's it, and it's a short chunk. It's about 2 feet long, and so we'll attach that onto the back of the frame. Go from there. So where I'm going to mount this will be right on the end here with 2 bolts going through and washers, and then that will hold into place. It'll give us some functionality similar to a regular boat trailer and so on, as it allows it to move up and down and sideways. And because the front of my boat is not very heavy, we won't have to worry about the weight too much. This may be a connection that I have to replace in a number of years, depending on how much use I do and so on. I have another idea to go on to the end of this also, to help protect the webbing here from wear. So we'll incorporate that onto there, and I'll show you that. So that's the gist of what I'm doing next. So here we go. So that worked out pretty good. That's thick enough and strong enough that it'll give us enough wear protection. So with that trailer hitch strap moving around and stuff like that, it's not going to cut through onto the strap and wear it out prematurely. So I'm pretty happy with that. So now we'll go mount the hitch. Okay, there you have it, final touches. So now I can tie around and then come through and have a tie off, security tie off for going from the trailer to the bow of the boat. So basically we are pretty much complete. So now it's just a matter of setting up the trailer onto the kayak. And I haven't quite decided how to do that, whether to do that with bungees or tie down straps, you know, the old ratchet style. So we'll see. Next step. Well, there you go. There's my trailer. Well, that's clearance. That's just that loose bag hanging down underneath from the flooring in the trailer. Everything's tight against the hull. Use the tie downs, ratchet tie down. There's the connection onto my trailer. The weight and everything seems to handle it, no problem. So next step is to test it. See what happens. So that's her. Now I'm going to have to flag the back too so that the drivers can see it. But yeah, here's my setup. So there you have it, proof of concept. There's a couple minor things I'm going to change.